ladies and gentlemen. Now in today's video we're going to be having our very first look at the brand new champion Guardian. Now Kabam have done something that I don't think they've ever done before, and before the event has even launched they've given everybody a free version of Guardian provided you updated the game, but if you haven't updated the game then he'll arrive tomorrow via the login calendar. So yeah, I thought that was really cool, man. They definitely need to do a lot more stuff like that, but this character, man, he's just Canada all over. Like, look at that costume, man. Also look at the block animation as well. Oh mate, this character, you can tell he was made by Canadians for Canadians, because Kabam's office is in Vancouver, but Guardian himself looks to be a very interesting addition to the game. He's a tech champion, got a lot of very quirky and interesting utility, and one of the most powerful synergies I think they've added in a while, because he has the ability to give additional block proficiency to everybody in the team that isn't him, and on his base, man, he has some pretty good block proficiency, which increases the more sig levels you get in him. But essentially the goal is you want to get his yellow force field charges, and you can get kind of temporary ones via the special 1 and more permanent ones via the special 3. But I love that victory animation, man. It's just so damn Canadian. Like, he literally picks up the camera and then kind of just gives you like a cheeky slap and wink. So yeah, oh mate, you know, initially I was saying I don't know, I kind of want like more main Marvel characters, but I think this guy's pretty cool, man. This guy is pretty damn cool. Like, he just looks friggin' awesome as well. I think this constant force field ignition around him does visually look amazing. But let's go for a cheeky little special 1 here. I've seen probably out 500 videos already today pop up on like Reddit, Twitter, YouTube about people getting Guardian up to his special 3, probably out 30 times, getting about 100 force field charges and then firing off a special 2, because the special 2 deals a lot more damage based on the amount of force field charges you have. So if you go straight for it without a special 1, it's really not going to be that exciting, but as long as you fire off like at least one special 1, there's some pretty good damage there. And on top of that, I don't know if I've talked about this already, but Guardian never crits naturally, but whenever he would crit, he deals like a burst of additional energy damage, so that's a really interesting mechanic, especially versus like Mr. Sinister and any of the newer champions that punish crits, or anybody with like, you know, very like high crit damage resistance. So yeah, it's kind of like a little bit Guillotine 2099-esque in terms of that, but I guess there's no like additional damage ramp up on the energy damage itself. But it feels like I'm looking at Guillotine 2099's numbers. But yeah, that's a very nice special 2 there. But dude, that victory animation, look at that cheeky little wink as well. This man is loving life right here. Now, on top of that as well, I think he has almost 100% bleed resistance. If you like fully max him out, it goes all the way up to 100%. And the more sig levels you have, the more block proficiency and also energy resistance as well, and crit damage resistance. And he can also parry, non-projectile attacks, so like Iron Man Infinity War. There's like a lot of utility slapped on this character. And as well, if you haven't already noticed yet, he does have armor up on his base. That's a nice little havoc counter there. Right, come on, Magic. Let's go for a special 1. We need to be a little bit careful. Does that get to special 2? Actually, it might do. She might limbo. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, he's got a really nice taunt as well off the special 1. That's nice. This character, he's just packed with like all sorts of little bits and bobs when it does come to utility. So I think they've done a nice job on the design, but also his ability to, you know, potentially infinitely ramp up his damage and then fire off just the craziest special 2 is really exciting. I think I've seen some videos knocking about, well, plenty of videos knocking about, where people literally get to 100 charges and then do like, you know, 200,000 to 400,000 special 2s. There's some really exciting numbers when it does come to Guardian. And I think, especially on the 5 and 6 star version, the fights like Variant Kang, you know, there might be some very fun stuff that you could do there. Right, let's go in for this Ronin. We'll also showcase the Special 3, I think probably against like Iron Man, Infinity War, or Maestro, just because these fights, they're not really lasting long enough to get into the Special 3. I think for the shorter fights, though, in terms of immediate damage, there are certainly, you know, a lot of characters in this game that have much better immediate damage in comparison. But he does feel like a little bit, what is it, Havoc-esque or Sunspot-esque? Because it's all about, you know, using the Special 1, kind of building up those charges. You can probably get away with, like, 2 Special 1s straight into Special 2 for a massive burst of damage there. But again, a lot of the stuff is really dead by that time. I think on the Arc Overload Iron Man, we could probably try a couple of Special 1s straight into Special 2. But those Special 2 numbers, man, they are pretty damn satisfying. The animations just felt fantastic as well on this dude. I think they've done a solid job on this fella. Alright, let's go for a cheeky little Special 1 here. And then we build to a Special 2, and let's end this. Okay, we can have a bit more block proficiency. His base block proficiency on the 3-star actually isn't too bad. It's like 62.2% block. And obviously he has more via his signature ability as long as he has an armor up buff. And he pretty much always has an armor up buff unless there is, what is it, some sort of node that breaks his armor. But also using, I think the Special 2 does consume the armor up buff if you got over 3 force field charges to also apply a shock, but we haven't really seen any of that damage because it's as soon as you use a Special 2, the opponent's dead. They're gone. They're in the bin. But let's smash into this Gamora. I'm very excited to get to Maestro, man. That should be a fun little one there. But I always do like high utility, versatile tech champions. Okay, so let's bang out that Special 1 there. Going for a cheeky combo. Can we go for a backdraft here? It's ambitious. Very nice finisher though. Gamora 50%. Just so much overkill on that Special 2. As soon as you get to that, it's just game over, man. That victory animation is so cheeky. This guy is so Canadian, man. So Canadian. Right, so we've got Arc Overload Iron Man here. This one is usually a bit of a damage check. Also, I think it's force field charges. You actually can convert them into a power drain if you end your combo with a light. I think it consumes like 1 or 2 of them. But obviously, if you're looking for damage, I don't think that's really an optimal strategy to go for. I should have waited another combo, I think, ideally, before I went for that Special 1 there. Okay, let's fire off that Special 1 now. Gonna regen a bit. I don't think he has any way to block out healing as a tech champion. I know that's, what is it, something a lot of tech characters do have. Also, you can see passively does generate force field over time as well. Let's go for the Special 2 here, and yeah, Iron Man just got absolutely destroyed. And if you do go for the Special 3, every Special 3 you fire off gives you 3 of the, what is it, permanent charges. So you don't need to worry about the timer or decay there. So that's how people are getting some very cheesy numbers and performance from Guardian. And they've also got these new maple syrup consumables. They're like, what is it, just really snazzy health potions you can get via the objectives. So yeah, this month is, he's definitely like last month was dead, man. Last month was really dead. But I think this month, man, I'm definitely going to be playing the expeditions. Because I want to see what that Canadian difficulty's like. I'm excited for the new Uncollected event today, man. I think that should be fun. This guy being a metal champion. I kind of want to see how, like, Vision Arcus does against him. Oh, no. Okay, so we went for a Special 2 there, but we didn't have any of the charges. So that was just to show you guys how terrible the Special 2 is if you don't have any charges. So it's definitely Special 1, Special 2. But the Special 1 animation, man, it's very snazzy little loop around there. I like that there's just the taunt off it as well, just because it makes the opponent pretty much like throw a special attack straight after you fire off the special one, so that is really, really nice. But let's go for Maestro, the big boy here. I think ideally, if I can stay alive long enough, we're going to have to see how those evasion skills are today, man. But let's try and get a special 3, and then a special 1 or a couple of special 1s, and then special 2, nuke this man into oblivion. So by the time we get to the special 3, the force field charges should have built up enough naturally, I think. Let's try and bait our special 2 here. Come on, Maestro, play ball today. Fantastic. Okay. Pretty slick on the evades. I'll certainly take that. Okay, we've got to go for a special 3 here. Oh my god, look at that! Just drills into the ground with the power of Canada! Is that oil? Oh my god. Okay, dude, that special 3 is awesome, man. That's really, really cool. And now we've got 9 of the charges. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Is 9 going to be enough? Oh, we got 10 now. Let's go for it. 10 charges. Oh, yes! Oh my god, that was sick, man. He just melted. Oh, look at that. Give me the cheeky slap as well. It's like he's like picking up the opponent. Being like, don't worry about it, bud. You do a bit better next time. 69 as well, bro. That is top level cheeky. Wow. First impressions, man. I think Guardian is a great addition to the game. I think he's got some solid god tier potential. Yeah, and I'm really excited for the Guardian crystals. This guy's going to be in with like Hitmonkey, so that's going to be a great round of crystals, man. I think we're going to have to go a little bit big on those Cavaliers, and hopefully the shafting is over, man, because we've taken so many L's on some of the last Cavalier crystal openings. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts on Guardian in the comment section below, and if you did enjoy today's first look, please do smash that like button. Aside from that, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.